A lot of people make the mistake of confusing being picked with being ruthless, resilient, and devoted. And that's that. Looking at someone and thinking that they got lucky or they got picked to get the thing that you want and you don't have is just you making an excuse and prolonging your ability to have that. And that's for most things. I can't wrap my head around how some people are going on their 10th plus year of saying that they want the same thing and barely doing anything about it. I don't got room anymore for people like that in general in my life. And frankly, devotion and commitment it can take a lot, especially if you don't come from a lot, especially if you've had to navigate through a lot of difficult and unbecoming circumstances like chronic illness, poverty, racism, all of those things. It's not easy to be somebody that gets to the other side of those circumstances, but no matter how many times I see people do it and I see people, get the life that they dreamed of and the life that they want, there is still so many people out there sitting around and waiting to get picked to level up in their career, waiting to get picked to level up in their business, waiting to get picked as an artist, just waiting to get picked. Listen, stop waiting around to get picked and just devote yourself to what it is that you actually want. And if what you actually want is to just barely scrape by and lounge as much as possible, it's okay. That's okay. It's okay to just want that. It's that is okay. But if you want more than that, if you want to be in shape, if you want to be healthy, if you want to run your own business, if you want to work at this, dream company, or you want your art to be seen, you are gonna have to be devoted in a way that I don't think a lot of people comprehend. It's not going to be convenient, and it's not meant to be convenient, and it's not meant to be easy. And as soon as you get past the idea that just because somebody else had it easier or luckier or whatever than you did, and you just start scratching things off the list, mans. I don't understand, but also at the same time, it doesn't matter that I don't understand. The point and the importance of this message is that one day, if you are lucky, you are going to have the awareness that you are ending your life, and you are going to have to sit with yourself, and you're going to have to ask yourself, did I even try? Did I make a real effort? Or did I sit around and feel bad for myself? Also, this concept that, you tried and it failed and so you let go is also something that just I can't make sense of it. Listen, I'm the queen of saying I can't do this shit anymore, and then I get up and I do it over and over and over again, and it pays off every time, over and over. It always has. I don't understand the idea of trying really hard for a little bit and it not working out, and then being like, okay, well, fuck it, I did try. Why not keep trying? Why not try in a different way? Even better, the reality is, especially if you're miserable, especially if you're struggling, you are gonna be unhappy and struggling either way. So you might as well be unhappy and struggling while you're trying to make a difference. Additionally, trying the same thing over and over and over again and it not working is just it's a clear message that you need to try in a different way. Just try in a different way. The way that you thought that it was going to be done is not the way that it is going to be done, and that's okay too. That's it. Start over as many times as you need to. Don't be a fucking quitter, and stop waiting to get picked. Pick yourself. Just pick yourself. Devote yourself to the thing. And one last thing before I wrap it up here. Sometimes you're going to choose to devote yourself to something, and then years in, a decade in, whatever, you might realize that you no longer want that thing, and that's okay too. That doesn't mean that you have to never want anything again or never strive for a goal again. It is okay to see something through, even when it gets hard and even when it gets inconvenient. Like, I am so sorry that some of you have made it so far in life without realizing that, because things get so much easier when you realize that you don't have everything figured out, you never ever will, and it's okay to understand that forever you will be evolving or you will be stagnant and stuck, and it's absolutely up to you as an individual to decide what person you're gonna be. So I had originally wanted to make a video specific to my business and what I was doing in my business and all of that stuff, and I just felt like I needed to say this, because I think that sometimes people need like a healthy nudge. And I think about, like, you know, being a mom and being a sister and being a friend, and how important it is to remind people that a lot of the times luck is just, it is relentlessness and devotion. And most of the lucky people that you know are too tired from making their luck to explain that to you. But okay, hope you guys have a good day.